Right, so today I'm just going to do a very quick run through of what I've done with the car. So I've taken the headlining out, and what I'm going to do now is I'll just explain to you how I took it out. I should have probably recorded it, but I forgot. I'll try to start recording stuff in future if it makes it a bit easier. But what you have to do in order to take the sunroof out, the headlining out, is here you'll have the screws that I put back in there for the sun visors. So you have to pull those down on both sides. You have to also take the handle out of the winder for the sunroof. Once you've got the handle out, the unit just pulls down and then slides back towards the back of the car. So it will slide down and back, and then it will just pop out, and then you just take the light off. And here's the cable for the light that runs across there and down into it. Same on this side, so you've got one screw which attaches the A-pillar, and then the A-pillar just pulls out. So on both sides, just one screw at the top, and then the A-pillar pulls out. You'll need to drop down the door rubber seals on both sides, because I can get the light off, because it will tuck into there. You'll also need to open the sunroof, so do that before you've done that, because the roof headlining is glued onto here, so you have to peel it back down all around the sunroof to peel it off, and then take off this inner trim. Now this inner trim lifts up, so what you have to do is you have to undo the sunroof all the way, lift the trim up. In these two corners there's some metal guides that make it quite hard to get it out. So what I did is I undid the two bolts and then just pulled the trim out. So then the trim came out, which held the headlining on. The grab handles have to come off. Passenger side grab handle comes off there. Driver side has two popping clips which you have to pop out. Then as you move to the back of the car, grab handle comes out of this side, grab handle comes out of that side, the same as before. There'll be a couple of poppers in here. What I did was I got a pair of mole grips, and I just pulled the poppers down, so the poppers look like this. So they're like barbed washers. So what I did was I got a mole grip around it and then just pulled it down so it came out. So they're the ones that are in the middle. There's four of those, and then there's two. The two that on the driver's side where the grab handle should be are like this. So again, they're like barbed. You just pull them and they come out. Then afterwards, you're going to want to take this out. So what this involves, taking off the B-pillar, is you have to first of all pop off the little cover that's on the front of here, and that just literally pops off. It's only held on by these little clips here. So just get a screwdriver behind that faceplate, and that will pop off. Then you have to get a 17mm nut. I'll just put these back in here just for ease. So a 17mm nut takes that off. Oh, there you go. 17mm nut comes off the adjuster. Once you've got that down, you can then access the screw. So on mine, I think that's on all of them. This is an 88 Golf GTI. One single screw at the bottom, and that's it. So you undo this single screw at the bottom, and what you have to do on here is, we'll see if I think I've got one in here. I think I've got one still in here. 1 second. Oh, I know where they went. My son chucked them in. Right, give me a moment. Right. So I broke this side doing it, which is why I'm going to show you how it's done. So with this is held on the front of here. Now I saw someone online said you pull it off. So I tried pulling the other side like that, straight out, snapped this plastic bit. So I've now got to get a new one. But if you look inside, it's like a little clip. So the best way I found was, once it's on, I'm not going to push it on now because it'll be a pain. I did it. But the best way to do it, once it's on, is to pull it like that. Try and pull it like that, and it will clip off. So you literally pull to the side, like tilt it, and it will come off. Once that's come off, the panels look like this. So what you have to do is this is for this side actually. So pull off the rubber the rubber seal again down here, pull off that rubber and untuck it from the window rubber, which will be tucked behind there. And then this whole unit, you lift it, so you push it up. So you actually push it, I'll show you, you push it up like that, and then it comes out, it will come off. Then, so there's 2 of those clips go here, and 2 here at the front. And then you're down to the C-pillar. So I'll get out and I'll show you the C-pillar. That's closed. So them B pillars, they were a right nightmare. So hopefully that will help. If that helps at least one person avoid breaking one of them, then this will have been worthwhile. So with these panels, this one here. So again, like the front, you have to undo the 17mm nut that holds on the seat belt. So you pop off the front again, undo the 17mm nut on there. There's one screw at the top here, which is covered by the screws here. On mine it had a little black cover on it. You undo the one screw, take the bolt out of there, and then this unit just pops off. Because if you look, where are we? These circular things here just push into these, so it just slides out. Just slide it out, and then they're down. Same on this side, exactly the same. One bolt at the top. Take off the 17mm nut for the seat belt. That will just slide out. Bear in mind, I'd already undone the bottom of this actually, so that'd be a point. If you haven't already undone the bottom, there'd be 1, 2, 3 plastic nuts on the bottom here. Look like this. They're just 10mm. I think they're 10mm. Yeah, 10mm. So undo. Oh, it's 4. 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there on both sides. Undo the 4 of those, and that will come down. And then what you have to do is you have to pull this rubber trim off again, and underneath, so underneath that rubber trim sits this piece of trim, which is a big piece of plastic, and it has these, again, same as before, little grooved clips in, and those little clips pop into here. So one in there, one in there, one in there. So you pop them, pull it down, and it will pop them out. Now once you've done all of that, the roof will be free. The roof headlining, sorry. So just have a quick look at this. That looks like it's a bit bent. It's a bit bent. I'll deal with that later. So what I did was I undid all the bolts, but I left the roof lining tucked in on this window. So I left the roof line tucked in there, tucked in above the doors, tucked in above that door, and tucked in above this window. So I left the roof lining tucked in behind here, just so that it didn't fall. And then when I came to remove it, I initially dropped it down. The front of it was cracked, as they always are, I think. And then I just took it out of the back. Now I did it on my own, but it is pretty difficult and not easy to move. I'll quickly show you it. Apologies for the mess in here, but so here's my this. I've already pulled the front off. So when taking this apart, I think there's common places for cracks. So I had a big crack there where that sun visor is in, one there. At the minute I've just filled them with some gaffer tape. This front here was completely broken, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. That was broken. Now here, where the show you here, where the grab handles go, are these bits here. Now that used to be complete with just 2 holes in it. Where the top was glued on, it was glued really, really strongly to these bits, so it pulled that off of the headlining. So I've lost, you see a bit there. So that's what it should look like. Hopefully that's come through as well. And it's pulled it through. So I'm going to see if I can do something with this still. But there's quite a few cracks on this one. So you can see I've just taped over all of the cracks with some gaffer tape down there. Couple of cracks there. Now these things are super, super, super fragile. I suggest you get 2 people if you can to get that out. Just purely because it would be easier if you had one inside and one outside to remove it. But yeah, so other than that, it's not been a very productive day on the car. That's pretty much all I got done today, was just getting the headlining out. I also got the door cards off. They're pretty easy. I'll talk you through it while I'm here, just in case someone needs help with that. So with the door cards, what you do is, when you come to take the... Oh, one other thing I was going to mention actually, which I should tell you before I do that. When you're removing this rear view mirror, I saw someone online said just pull it. Now what I found worked was, as you can see, when it's on, it's twisted like that. I saw someone said just pull it really hard. Now that would damage it. If you twist it, so you literally twist the whole unit like that, it comes out. You see what I mean? So if you twist it about to about there, you can see it'll pop out. If you twist it back, it's back in. It'll be back in again. Quite difficult. So that's back in. Twist it and it comes out. Yeah, with the door cards, what you'll have is you'll have this handle on there. So what you have to do is pry this top cover off. So you literally just get a screwdriver behind it and that will pry out. You've then got a couple of posi drive bits in there. So they just unscrew. So once that handle's off, you pop the front off of the winder. So that's the winder, which goes on there, like so. That screw would be in there. This little thing here, get a little screwdriver behind it, pop that off, undo this posi drive screw. That then comes off. This little window adjuster, that is held on with nothing. It literally just pulls off. Just trying to see if I can find where I put it all. Everything is in here. So you have that little rubber boot that goes around it. Oh, there you go. And there's the little knob. So the knob literally just pushes on and off. So you push it on, pull it off like that. This door handle thing here literally is only held on with, it slides back and forward. So what you do is you pull the handle out, slide it back, and then it comes out. So you can see there, they're all just little L-shaped little rackets. So you put it on, that way it clips on, pull it back and it unclips. Take off your thing that goes on top of there, can't remember what that's called now. Take that off, and then you've got 4 screws in the end of the door. So I'll show you that on this side. I can't get out the other door. So you have 1 screw goes in here, 1 goes in here, and then the same, you've got 1 there, and they are literally in the side of the, see, I'll put this old door card's rubbish. Yeah, they are. 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and then that door card will just pull off. Behind here, you should have a plastic membrane like this, and basically that should stop the water splashing through and ruining your door cards. The problem is, where these cars have been taken apart and put together so many times, they don't get resealed on the bottom. So what happens is the water comes down through the outside of the window, which is meant to, into here, but it splashes over and through in and dampens the bottom of the door card, and that's how they get ruined. So make sure you've got the plastic cover and make sure it's well sealed all the way around. I'd probably recommend using some sort of rubber putty to seal it on there, to make sure that no water comes through here, because otherwise you're going to be buying door cards again. So I'm trying to buy a replacement set of those GTI door cards, and they're 150 quid for a pair, so they're not cheap. But then if you need them, you don't have much of a choice. So that's where we got to today. So that's the door cards taken off, the roof lining taken down. I think that's it for the roof lining. If there's any other questions, if anyone's trying to do this and they're trying to work out, how to take the the roof lining down, by all means send a message, put a comment on, or however. I'm not really too knowledgeable on YouTube, so I don't know if you can message, but pop a comment down below and I'll come back to you having just done it. My plan is going to be to try and retrim that one I've got. I might fiberglass the back of it and then retrim the front and put it back in. So I need to decide whether I'm going to go for the standard black, or if not, I was thinking about going for a red Volkswagen tartan. So yeah, I will let you know how it goes. Any other questions, put down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to see this Golf come in together as a full car soon. I'm just waiting for some bits to arrive now, so as soon as they arrive I will start doing videos of me actually putting the stuff together or taking it apart. I just always forget, and the minute I'm too involved, I just get out and just want to get involved in doing the work, so I just do it. I don't really think about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.